I dare you to rise and shine. My name is Angie Sinclair. I am a women's wellness and soul activation advisor. I help move women from pain and onto passion and purpose after relationship loss and divorce. I take them from the shell that they become to shining as they are designed. My story started off when I was 17. We had a wonderful family unit. We were very close. However, that family unit got rocked at my age of 17. I lost my sister, who was 15. My parents lost a daughter. Being a mother now, I can't even imagine that pain. But at the time, I was losing my best friend. She was involved in a car crash. However, she lived through that for about a month, and she was at a youth conference with a bunch of friends, and she passed out, and after a week, she just didn't wake up. What we found out was that she had multiple brain aneurysms, and my parents made the painstaking decision to take her off life support. That trauma, that emotional trauma, carried with me all the way throughout my life. We actually, right around that time, I was also sexually assaulted at a party that I was only meant to be at for a few moments. Somebody slipped something into my drink, and moments of that night then became me slipping in and out of consciousness. I do remember, though, that man, that boy, saying that if I said anything, no one would believe me. I'd be the girl that was just looking for attention. Those two traumas moved into my marriage that came a few years afterwards. We had children. We did what we were supposed to do, or so we thought. We had 3 wonderful children. However, it wasn't all roses and wonderfulness. As many people know throughout marriage, it just isn't like that. We didn't connect, and it became emotionally dead. Then, at 10 years in, I was just done. I felt like I was the girl in the middle of the ocean, cinder blocks tied to her ankles. There was no rescue in sight. No rescue boat, no life preserver. And I felt like I was fighting against the waves as they kept hitting me over and over and over again. Something within me, though, said keep going. It was like a light bulb flash for me, where it was like, this is the rest of your life. If you do nothing, this is the rest of your life. That was the beginning of me changing. So I decided to leave not only my husband, but my 3 young children, all under the age of 10. So a young mother, filled with trauma, leaving her family, creating yet another trauma. Decided to leave and move on to a city about 4 hours away to recreate my life. And I started to. I found a wonderful man, and we were together for about 6 very full years. We did more in those 6 years than most people do in a lifetime. It was fantastic. We did so much. He was the type of man that he didn't walk into a room and you did not know he was there. He was big, bold, and full of life. Larger than life. Then within a day and a half, about 6 years later, he too was suddenly taken from me. We found out afterwards, after an autopsy, it was meningitis. something that we're now vaccinated for, but at the time he and I were growing up, it wasn't available. So here I was alone again, trying to figure out who I was. Now, with looking at me now, you'd think that I was all together. I have a fiance, we have a house, we have a cozy home, we have kids that we see regularly, but you'd never know that all this trauma lurks in my backyard. So again, I dare you to rise and shine. I dare you to rise above your pain and use it as fuel to rise above it and shine. Share your story, share what you've gone through, because by sharing it, you're giving others the permission to do the same and to heal. This is the exact reason why I do what I do in helping other women go from the pain that they've experienced, work through it, sit with it, then rise. Thank you so much. And I encourage you to rise and shine like the phoenix out of the ashes, to share your story.